Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Donboxing. Today I have for you the Raptago, I think 40R or something? GR-40CP. And yes, there we provide here a measuring graph. And yeah, look at this 9kp. Oof, that does not look nice. On the other hand, this base extension, well, I kind of doubt it. This is an 4 BA set for less than 200 euros, and this packaging, it's gigantic. Seriously, this is the biggest packaging I've ever had for an IEM in this price range. Again, let me get my glorious O mouse. Look at that. That is like 2 glorious O's in length. It's like 1.5 glorious O's in width, and like half glorious O in actual thickness. Whew, that's huge. And do you really need that? I think for some really premium products where you get a whole lot of accessories, it makes sense. But for this one, not sure. Just 4 BAs, it's below 200 euros. It's a bit too much. Also, the whole styling, yes, of course, art is, just judged by the viewer. But this one is, I think they're going for a more lifestyleish product, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, I haven't listened to it. So yes, this is how the packaging looks like. And you slide that out. And we're going to continue this trend, but you just have to rotate it again. Okay, how's that now opened? Is it magnetic? Oh, it's magnetic, okay. So, boy, this is, ooh. Yeah, they're totally going for the, I don't know, like hip-hop, 90s, 2000s aesthetics. And boy, look at this cable here. Look at that. That's directly unboxed, and this does not look promising. Well, okay. As usual, I'll be trying to remove the accessories. Oh boy, this is just manual. What is going on here? This is so much too much. Oof. Oh boy, what? Seriously, what is going on here? Oh yeah, it's all Chinese. 2 + 6. I don't even know what that is. I can't speak a word Chinese. No clue. Whew. Okay. This is just, it's too much. It's too much, people. There's so much. It is available in English. It's available in English. It's not just Japanese or Chinese. It's also available in English. Safety guides, earplug guidelines. There are also earplug guidelines here. Oh boy. So I'm not sure if I would call this attention to detail. Boy, okay, this is seriously, people, pay less for your packaging and for the whole accessory, for the whole like look. Davison dongle. What is going on here? We have an USB-C to 3.5mm dongle, and all of that for below 200. Oh yeah, now my expectations for the sound is it's through the roof in the negative sense. I don't expect anything now. But overall, this is not the worst made dongle I've seen. This is definitely metal. The bottom part here is plastic though, and yeah, the cable actually is pretty like thick, and it does not feel too tangly. This is still pretty solid. Then let's move the casing. Again, here they go with their logo going on, and the zipper is a bit tight though, and oh, you even get a tiny thing to just put it on your belt or something on your keychain. Whew. And let's look at the tips. Those are, whoa, this is seriously white bore tips. And let me try to move this thinnest one. This is a really wide bore tip. I don't know how wide that bore is, but that is seriously big. And material-wise, it's pretty thin. Let me just get it to smell test. Oh, this is ridiculous smelling. Whoa, okay, whew. Okay, this is really strong, cheap rubber, just judging by smell. And has a huge foam block. Boy, look at it. It's literally, it's a huge foam block. You could have done much more minimalistic packaging, saved something for the environment, made the packaging smaller, made shipping cheaper. It's too much. It's too much. So yeah, then first let me unzip the cable here. Okay, so first things first, this is braided cable, and okay, this is even, it's light though. That is something I can say. That's definitely, but it's so tangled. This is definitely not tangle free, and you can see that braiding. The braiding is definitely done reasonably well. Just I think the actual rotation here, this. Oh no, that's actually. It does look worse when it actually feels when you try to free it from its rotation. And here it's just 3.5 millimeter. This is slippery business. Plugging that into my desktop setup, well, yeah, I will definitely have to get a good grip on this one and on my amp as well to just free it. And again, we have this useless strain relief. Why do you even mount that? Like, make it useful strain relief, or I don't know. Okay, then going up here, the cable is like 1.2 meters, it says. And again here, the same like aesthetic fitting splitter. And we're going up from there. The cable here actually does it get thinner? Maybe a tad thinner, but if thinner, then just barely noticeable to the eye. And then, oh boy, look at this. Whew! I hope this is actually working. And the chin slider doesn't do shit. Like, doop, 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 doop. This is seriously, this isn't really slidey business. This does not do anything. That's one of the most useless chin sliders I've ever had. And then going up from here, look at that, right out of the box. Yee! And look at the length of the rubberization. This is all rubber. It's not thickly rubberized though, so it will do. It doesn't do. It does barely do anything to the overall IEM. Then let me remove the actual pin. Yeah, again, flash 2 pin, or tiny bit recessed by like 0.5 millimeter or so. And this is again color coded, so that is nice. Then let me move the box a bit so we have better contrast. And take a look at the in-ear. So this is definitely not a heavy in-ear, I can tell you. This is not solid resin, definitely not. And yeah, judging by the looks, I'm not sure if this is painted or if it's actually 2 different resins. Difficult to tell. Definitely they follow their, I want to say, more fancy aesthetics. I'm really not sure if this is painted or resin. Like there's no seam here. You cannot feel anything. And yeah, you can see there's some BAs in there. This is 2, where are the other 2? Cannot see them. And you have this gold inlet, which is definitely in the material, which is nice. So if you get scratches on top, it will not actually scratch the fancy looking insides. Then take a look at this bore. Oh yeah, that is a really wide bore. This is like at least 5 millimeters, maybe 5.1. It's really wide. Especially compared to the last in-ears I unboxed, this is a really wide bore. And the angle of insertion though, it's fine, but you can see if I try to hold it like that, 90 degrees here, 180 degrees to the actual camera, it could probably need like a few degrees more in this direction, but just a few. This should fit fine, and generally also the insertion depth does look okay, because the actual nozzle here, while being thick, is not the longest, and also the actual like shell sizing here is not the longest, so I think I will not have problems fitting this in my ear with small tips. So yes, this is probably the most weird unboxing I've had for an in-ear in this price point. It has like everything, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing for a 200 or below 200 euro in-ear, because it all means you're paying for additional stuff you don't need, because for this price you should pay most for the sound engineering, and only after that you should pay more for the accessories. You should pay more for the optic. You should pay, of course, when if you get your fancy brand or your fancy brand name. But this one should be mostly focused on sound, and I'm not sure if this will deliver on that regard. But yeah, overall the packaging is, if you're into good unboxing experience, can provide that. I would have preferred to have it a bit less more minimalistic, less just, yeah, we are fancy, we have this hip-hop style. But okay. I see if this actually sounds good or not. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe my expectations are totally off. And yeah, with this I would say, hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, if you have feedback, if you have any point of critique, please leave a comment. And with this, Donspektor out.